We left Whanganui and we're heading to Aotearoa, about 100 and something today. We sort of mapped out the rest of the trip roughly, and it looks like as long as we do 100 k's, 110 k's a day, we should be there on time. We've got a bit of rain forecast tomorrow though, so that could change things. I think this video here needs no introduction. There's a bike leaning on something, and there's Van Lockwood with his camera. It is a pretty impressive cliff face, so there's been some big slips here. This one's great. This road, I don't know how many k's we've been on it for, maybe 20 or 30 or something. And it's been reasonably forgiving, like downhill, but massive corrugations. So, you know, you start to get up a speed of, I don't know, 25, 30 kilometers an hour, and then you hit corrugations that just absolutely pound you. Anyway, making good time. We're almost at Whanganui, where we're going to get second breakfast. There's always a few escapees. Okay, we're just coming into Whanganui. It looks like it's going to be a massive town. Population 8. We're just on the town outskirts now. That you can tell because it's getting quite busy. I think there's a house up there and a traffic.
Must be 8,000.
8,000, you reckon?
Yeah.
Well, when I asked the lady who saw mountain biking, did she have any cafe recommendations? She said there's only one. It's just in Blue Duck Station. So it's called Blue Duck Cafe. Very cool place. Looks like a must stop place. So if I'd known Whanganui had so many, was such a big town, you know, with the cafe, this post office, we could have mailed some supplies here and picked them up. And now we're just heading off up to the Trig station. I think it's about a 600 metre climb, something like that, but it's spread out over about 17 k's. Looking forward to it. Grade 4. So we've started the track now. It's just a farm track. It's amazing though, so remote. I mean, Whanganui only had one shop, and the post office. And now we're on this farm track. It's pretty bouncy, but beautiful. This is a bit rough, but this is the bike maintenance that you get when you're in the bush. This chain's gone into the spokes. Maybe he should have left the plastic dork ring on. Happened to me yesterday too. Anyway, good opportunity for me to give my chain an oil. Sort of need to do it once a day in this sort of condition. Yeah, it could definitely do with a clean. And whatever oil was there is now just covered in dust. Oh, good to go. So this is just a farm track. Luckily I picked up the camera just as it got good. It's just beautiful. Alright, so the Blue Duck Falls. Everything's Blue Duck here, the whole station, everything, the cafe or the accommodation. Yeah, it doesn't look rideable. I'll film Van and he can slip over to show you how steep it is. Wow, this is an amazing place. We are just in the bottom of a big hole. It's a long way out. Might have to have a swim. Not sure about climbing all the way back up to the top to get my togs. Might have to be a Aotearoa one. We decided we were just about to have the Aotearoa swim, and then some kayakers came down. So could have climbed to the top, but we've opted for the bib short swim. Wow. This is what bikepacking is all about. Apparently this goes all the way through the river and it's back out to the falls. This trail after Whanganui, which I guess is still going through, is it Blue Egg Station or something? Or Blue Duck Station, is just unbelievable riding. This is Mosley campsite. Nice farm gate before you get into the kitchen facilities. A toilet by the sounds of things, a park bench. Very cool. I'd like to camp here. It's been pretty challenging riding. It is grade 4. I'm definitely not a grade 4 rider. There's been a bit of walking, a bit of resting in the bushes, i.e. falling over. Bike's probably doing alright. Some parts of this track are a wee bit muddy.
So a safe thing to do would be to push your bike through here, but I'm an experienced mountain biker.
This track's been pretty tricky. Haven't been able to film it because I've been pushing my bike through the mud. I can only film these bits, which are pretty special. Okay, so this could be interesting. Not sure what the giveaway rules are. These are aggressive bush cows. I'm going to let Van go first because his children are older and they don't need him anymore. Okay, here we go. You go first, Van.
All right.
I believe in you. Don't make eye contact. Don't. This is brave. Don't cause a stampede. On the scale of places to lean your bike against for photographs, this is pretty cool. Tobin is what it says on the sign. Old Chimney. Really cool valley in the middle of nowhere. There has got to be dinosaur remains in this rock. Look, it's perfectly round. It's got a crack in it. On TV when they break these, there's some billion-year-old thing inside it. Give it a quick go. Okay, there's more round stuff in there. We'll go again. Where's a crack? More things. Hang on, I think the dinosaur's just in the next crack. There's more round things. Hang on, keep going. Bound to be a dinosaur soon. Won't be a big one by the looks of things. Okay, that's the end of the archaeology section. Just did a big climb. We haven't got to the trig yet, but we're through the gate. It's a nice Maori carving and a sign here that says Whakaharu behind us, Whanganui River and Bridge to Nowhere. Thanks, gate man. Oh, nice place for your bike to be photographed. What do we got? Whanganui River and Bridge to Nowhere to the right. Now we'd have gone to the Bridge to the Nowhere if we could have got a jet boat. It's a bridge that has no roads on either end, and it was put in, I think, in like the 20s or 40s or something, for veterans returning from the war to give them some farmland, but it was just too hard to farm, so it's a bridge to nowhere. Funnily enough, further down the river there is another bridge called Bridge to Somewhere, and oh, beautiful spot. And we're going to Ratahi, so that was a good climb. I'm thinking for 500 meters, but a nice gradient and interesting. There he is again. So we're here, and this board shows all of the returned servicemen from World War One and all their photographs, and then the blocks of land that they were given to start farming. But as I said, they all left. But great old photos of, mostly look like their army photos. Good selection of hats. And I think we've been seeing quite a few signposts, like we saw Tobin written on a post, and other names which I'm guessing are all these settlers' names, maybe showing their blocks of land. So they built a cool memorial here with like a silver axe, a flag. We'll go up to the viewing point in a second anyway, but oh, we saw a hammer. Yep, we did see hammer. Van's just found hammer on the board. Look at that view. Maybe I can zoom. We can see a long way. I'm going to go right up to the top of the viewing point. We'll have some lunch and I'll show you the view from there. Oh, we're walking up to the viewing point. It's only 5 more minutes. I'm definitely going to have to check out the explosives cave. Not something you see very often. Okay, so we're up at the viewing point. This is unbelievable. As far as you can see, it's just bush. Probably should have gone the other way. It's fantastic. Wow, these sheep keep running down the road. Maybe they've gone to the side now. They just ran through a cattle stop. Got their legs all caught in the cattle stop. We left them alone to try and let them get through it by themselves, and they got through in the end. But as we went down the hill, more and more of them got in front of us. It started with 2, then 4, then 5. And 2 of them just jumped clean over the cattle stop, and 3 of them got a bit stuck. Alright, here they are again. We're going really slow, so hopefully they'll go down the bank. It's a bit hard to film on this road. Oh good, they're going down the bank. This is supposed to be an unsupported event, but the support vehicle arrived with emergency supplies after a long day in the gravel. Okay, good morning. It is day 10. It is not looking good. Raining. We're in Aotearoa. I got a lift here last night. but we're going to be driven back to Ratahi to continue on riding. So wrapping up yesterday, probably the best day on the bike. Amazing scenery, cool trails, but boy, it was hard. It was like 11 hours of riding, I think 8 hours of moving time, or 7 hours of moving time. So like going by, only 100 Ks, but you know, some real hard, like walking up through the mud and that sort of stuff. But anyway, you saw it, waterfalls, cool scenery. Not a lot of filming in the afternoon, my battery died, too much filming in the morning. So anyway, we're up for this all day now. I tell you what, this bad weather couldn't have come at a better time. We've finished most of the single track and that sort of thing. Most of the next days are cycle trails, which are like sealed, and roads by the looks of things. So, you know, wet conditions aren't going to muck us up too much. Anyway, raincoat on, and we're going to ride today from Ratahi to Whanganui. Bit of road maintenance required. Now pick up the big one. Alright, we've done 51 Ks. It's been raining non-stop. It's not too bad though, sort of getting used to it once you're wet. It has been sort of head down, pedal hard. Problem with head down, pedal hard is you may not pay attention to where you're going quite so well. We missed the turn off to go down the minor road. We ended up on the main state highway. But to be fair, it hasn't been too bad really. Only one truck, a couple of buses. Anyway, we're making really good time. Average of 22 kilometers an hour. Normally we're like 15. Okay, cafe up here. We're back on the route now. Unfortunately, there's only like 10 Ks to go to get to Whanganui. Cute little town. I won't even try and make up what the name of it is. But rumour has it there's a cafe up here. Oh, looks like there might be a hotel. Lots of cars. Anyway, back on the cycle trail. He's got his pie. He's just happy. Good selection. Double pie. Alright, cruising into Whanganui, the last, I'm not sure how many Ks, is it 11 Ks I think? It's hopefully going to be on this cycle path. Well deserved after 85 Ks or whatever it was, 80 Ks on the main state highway. Not bad. Oh, look, I've actually forced him to stop here. This is the typical sort of photo. She's a beautiful power pole. Oh, look at it. Imagine having one of these in your backyard. That's the shot for my bike leaning against something. We're in Whanganui. I'm just following these athletes into the Indian restaurant. Good ride today though. As I mentioned, we made a bit of a stuff up in the rain and went down the state highway. But anyway, we're in Whanganui. Feeling good after a short day. Even managed to sneak in a Thai massage. I'll be powerful tomorrow. Thanks, Dorman. Okay, so we went in the Indian restaurant, and then across the road I saw this gem. Got to go over and check it out. It's like a gold golf. What do you call it? Airstream. Wow. It's day 11 and it must be about 7:30 in the morning. We're just about to head off. We're in Whanganui. We're heading through Hunterville to a town called Rangawai or Rangawaia or something like that. Like, these are tiny towns we're going through, one horse towns, I think, or at least I think. I'll hold judgment. We managed to get an Airbnb there, so we've got some luxury again. And yeah, it looks like a good day. All the rain's cleared off. I think we've got good weather for the next 2 days. Anyway, we're going to head now in Whanganui. We're going to head up to the elevator. Gives us 50 meters or so of a free elevation gain bonus. Alright, we're going to the Durry Hill elevator bonus. Got the big T, got Van Lockwood, 1916. Whoa, this is special.
80 kgs. And you can take your bike, can't you?
We have been operating now for 104 years. Takes 55 seconds to get to the top. Will be the easiest hill you'll get up today. Costs $2 one way per person. And we do have some rattles and bumps as we go. Sure. But they're all normal operation. Good.
I'm just giving you 10 for the whole experience. I don't need any change back either. Thank you. That's good. This is good.
Okay.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy.
Buy yourself a new cable.
This is great.
Get us going.
This is good.
So, one adult souvenir. So I'll go.
Maybe we should wait when we get to the top.
This is good. I love it.
The spiral staircase. Such a cool piece of the TA, Whanganui. Up at the top of the elevator, then up into the viewing point. Got a view of the whole river. There's the sea over there where it exits out. Guess that's all of Whanganui.
See the Whanganui River in this leg of the journey there. There being
A couple of legendary riders.
legendary riders.
That's it. And there's another tower. I'm guessing we can go to that too. Seems like a viewing spot at the top. Alright, we went up the elevator tower and now we've got this beauty. Wow. Alright, round and around and around, the legs are burning. Same view,
But higher.
just with lines and a little bit higher. Sort of halfway to Hunterville. Countryside is just beautiful. Even the tuis. Blackberries on the side of the road. I don't mind if I do. Right, that's more like it. Look at them all. Alright, we're at Vinegar Hill, just out of Hunterville. Water's not as clear as we like it, but we're getting in. Okay, we've had our swim. I didn't even know why I packed togs. Bib shorts will come back into fashion at the beach at any stage. Everyone loves them. No one's giving me any funny looks at all. Anyway, the river was whipping along, but we had a swim and we're dry in seconds, I'd say, in this heat. Okay, it's nice when things slow down a bit and you have a bit more time for a swim and grabbing things on the side of the road. So this is the kawakawa plant. You can eat these, the seeds, when they're oh, where'd it go? There, when they're like ripe like that. Tasty, sort of peppery, but nice. You recognise the plant because it's got these heart-shaped leaves and it always has these holes that the moth or caterpillar or whatever eats. So what you want to do is pick ones that, I always pick ones that look fresh, Where's a good one? I thought this one's, it looks sort of fresh. These are quite small, but you want to eat the ones that have got the holes in them. That sort of, I don't know, maybe it means they're ripe. That's why the caterpillar's eating them. So not the ones that don't have holes, but try not to get anything that's too, well, I don't know. I don't like to get the old ones. Anyway, I reckon you need about 4 of these, at least 5 maybe, because they're small, per cup of tea. Show you later what to do with them. They're not the smartest creatures. They're just going to keep running away from us the whole time. Oh, the scenery is just spectacular. So you look one way, beautiful valley, hills in the background, power pole up there for Van, great shot for his bike. Look the other way, just as nice. Today has been a day for hunting and gathering. We had the blackberries, the kawakawa leaves, and now a plum tree. Or is it not? Is it like a poisonous red berry? I think you're okay as long as you've only had 1 or 2. Oh, we've quite a big hill to climb, like 280 metres or somewhere around there. While doing that, I'd like to talk about Van Lockwood's Camelback, I think you said. Now, a lot of you think this is where he stores his water. It's actually empty, and it's disguising a natural humpback that runs. It's a strong gene running through his family, ex-bell ringers. You can pretend there's water in there. Coming into Ranga, a present for us. Shouldn't have. We normally just get cold VB when we come into a town. Oh, end of the day, we're in Whanganui. It's the garage, the district memorial, which is now a play group. Oh, they've got a fire station, playground, and a hall. Our Airbnb is here somewhere. I don't know whether it's that way or that way. Some might say it's dangerous to stand in the middle of the road and film, but it's relatively safe here. Anyway, off to the Airbnb. This could be interesting. Just headed back to our Airbnb. It is the one with the present on the letterbox. This could be interesting. Oh yes. Yes. Colourful. Oh, end of day 11, we're in Ranga. We've just come to the local swimming hole. Looks pretty good. Water all whoops down. Looks a bit clearer than the last place we went to. I think the boys have gone round the corner. Alright, so we've got our kawakawa leaves. What we do is give them a quick rinse, get the road dust off them. I just rip them up, Master Chef style, throw them in the cup, maybe 3 in a cup.
Get all the dioxins off them.
Get the dioxins off, yeah. It's got lots of medical properties which I wouldn't have a clue about. I just like it because it tastes good. And then pour
if I got a 3rd testicle,
pour the boiling water in, leave it for a couple of minutes, job done.